Jesus Christ, really?
Don't forget to become a member of UnrealEntGaming's Patreon for exclusive manga content and early access. Isn't that right, Seth?
I already joined his Patreon today. Tons of great stuff on there, actually. But did you really have to blow up the city?
Yes.
Blew up the dominoes. You blew up the dominoes and you're laughing. Do you realize the f***ing crisis here?
And you will be next. Unless you subscribe, like the video, and turn on notifications right now.
Or else what? You'll aggressively scream another man's name for several hours?
Kakarot! Kakarot!
Oh, now this should be fun. It's been a very long time since Universe 7 and Universe 11 gathered to meet at the same place at the same time. And so I do wonder if they'll be able to get along. Instead of fighting to the death, let's see how each universe will fare up against the other when it comes to sports. Oh, I sure do hope that nothing goes wrong by the end of this.
As our story opens up with both Whis and Margarita having to now oversee both Team Universe 7 and Team Universe 11, and just about now being shown preparing themselves in playing basketball against each other, as with both Angels having to serve as being referees, it was right before the game started where Angel Margarita went on to explain the rules by commenting, "Alright, so it looks like both teams have now assembled and are ready to play. Please do make sure to follow the rules according to basketball as instructed," she says. "There will be no fighting on the court and both teams must abide by the law of the game or they will run the risk of getting their respective team eliminated. Whichever team is the first to reach a score of 21 wins the game." As Whis went on to chime in, both teams are also instructed to play at their absolute best, which means no holding back, so everyone must play to win using their full power until the game is over. "Remember the rules," Whis continues, "no kicking the ball, no fouling, no traveling, and no energy attacks. Myself and Whis will be watching you both very closely," Margarita adds, "in order to see if all of the rules are being followed during this game. So players, if you are all ready, please make your way onto the court now." As with both Belmont and Beerus also now being shown present, the two gods of destruction are now serving the purpose in being coaches, as Beerus went on to chime in, "Oh, they better not screw this one up. Anything other than a clean sweep against the 11th will be deemed unacceptable," he says. "Oh, you mean like a clean sweep during the tournament when it took all of you to gang up on Jiren in order to win because none of your fighters could have done it all on their own," Belmont adds. "Yeah, I think the only team that'll be swept today will be yours," with Beerus responding, "And all you ever seem to do is run that mouth of yours, Belmont. Now, unless you would like to get on the court against me, I would keep that ego of yours in check before you get humbled again like you did at the Tournament of Power." "Aw, what's wrong, Beerus? Did I hit a sensitive nerve?" "Why, you? Hey, listen up, 7th," Beerus went on to shout. "You all better stomp those Pride Troopers into the mud or I'll be stomping you all out if you lose to them. Remind that universe on why we won the Tournament of Power." To which back on the court, as soon as we then see how both Goku and Vegeta were now shown having to speak with Jiren, it was only just upon during the middle of their conversation where Jiren went on to tell them, "It's been a long time since I last saw the two of you. Just know that you and your universe will not be victorious against the 11th again. A lot has changed, and so the two of you have been warned, so that way you know." With Goku asking, "Oh, you hear that, Vegeta? Looks like we might be in for another tough match just like before," with Vegeta responding, "Dream on, Jiren. You are right about having a lot changed since we last fought you, but this time, Kakarot and I have a few tricks up our sleeves, so you can forget about beating us because we aren't anything like you remembered from the Tournament of Power," Vegeta says. "You won't get very far." As Toppo went on to then chime in, "You underestimate our ability to work as a team, Universe 7. This will not be anything like it was before." As even Dispo went on to respond, "You chumps are in in for a rude awakening, with Jiren also chiming in, that will be the one and only warning that you and your team are going to be getting from me. The rest will be decided on the court, with Vegeta responding, oh, I can't wait to see the look on your face again when we beat you fools, just like we beat you all before. You'll soon see, with Goku responding, and on top of that, we aren't anything like how you remembered us being either, but let's just try and have a good clean game and may the best team win, okay? As it was just upon both teams now being shown having to argue against one another, with both Broly and Jiren shown staring at each other very intensely, with neither of the two shown having to utter a word at each other. It was only upon the others having to argue where Dispo went on to comment, how are you going to try and big league us and then wish us all a good clean game after, he asks. You chumps are going down big time for that one, with Gohan chiming in, hey, come on now, you guys. Why is everyone so hostile here? Can't we all just try and have one fair game among each other? With Casserole chiming in, I wouldn't talk if I were you, Poindexter. You should walk off the court and just observe from the bench again. Yeah, I wouldn't talk so boldly if I were you, Piccolo went on to respond to Casserole. Especially if you know what's good for you and your team, he says, so it would be wise for you to save all of that tough guy talk for when we're on the court. To which, as soon as both Margarita and Whis were now getting ready and beginning the game, that was when the Angels went on to respond, and now Universes 7 and 11, let the basketball showdown begin! To which 12 minutes later, as Beerus was shown staring at the scoreboard, with Team Universe 11 now having to be shown taking the lead, it was very obvious by now that Beerus was shown getting very frustrated, as Beerus went on to comment, oh, what are those idiots doing out there? They are down and losing by 3 points. Oh, if they don't turn this game around, then I am going to destroy each and every single one of them. In which all the while, in the meantime, when then going back onto the basketball court and now seeing as to how Orange Piccolo was being guarded by God of Destruction Topo, it was just upon Topo now being shown having to stand before Piccolo, where Topo went on to address Piccolo by telling him, you aren't getting past me that easily, Namekian. Surrender the ball now and save your team from the embarrassment of being destroyed. You may be a little bigger than me, Piccolo responds, but you sure as hell don't move faster than I do, and that'll be your ultimate downfall, trooper. Gohan, on me, with Topo responding, think what you want, but you aren't getting past me. To which, as soon as Piccolo was then shown passing the ball on over to Beast Gohan, it was only upon Gohan telling Piccolo that he was open where, unsuspectingly to the both of them, Dispo was now beginning to make his way ever so closer towards getting the ball, as Piccolo went on to respond, he won't be able to tag you, so score before they somehow managed to take the ball from us. But then, it was just before Beast Gohan was able to grab the ball where Dispo went on to intercept by then responding, in your dreams, you nerd. That pass was way too slow, and so I'll be taking that, thank you very much. Hey Topo, hold these chumps down while I go for the shot. How did he intercept the pass from out of nowhere like that, Gohan questions. Damn, he's going right for the shot. Piccolo, look out beneath you. Wait, what? Oh, damn, this little hairball. I couldn't even see him, with Dispo being shown having to slide right under Piccolo's legs by responding, let me just slide right through here. Hey, thanks, Big Orange. You guys are making this way too easy for us. It's all yours, Dispo, Casserole went on to chime in. You're in the clear, so now go for the 3, with Dispo responding, oh, that's right, we got this. There we go, Universe 11 with another 3-point shot in the bag. And if we continue to tag these fools like this, then it'll be game over in no time. Yeah, and so Pride Trooper Dispo with the 3, and it's blocked, you fool, Vegeta went on to shout. Whew, that was close. Nice work, Vegeta, Gohan shouts. We can still win this, so let's try and keep our eyes on the prize, as Casserole went on to address Ultra Ego Vegeta by telling him, why you, if you know what's good for you and your team, then just hand over the ball and we will save your universe the embarrassment. Yeah, Vegeta questions, is that what you want me to do? In your dreams, I'll hand you this ball, fool. Come and take it. Now out of my way, weakling. God damn this purple-haired freak. Dispo, cross him. He's in your sights. I'm on him, Casserole, Dispo shouts. Don't you worry, he's not gonna... What? Oh, please, Ultra Ego Vegeta responds. I am much faster now than you could ever dream of being. And so now out of my way. You fools will rule the day to ever look past me again. To where, as Vegeta was now being shown having to go for a dunk, that was when Vegeta had gone as far as to now continue. None of you can stop me, and so this one is for Universe 7, losers. As it was right before Vegeta was successful successful enough in having to score for his team, where from out of nowhere he was only from that point then shown getting blocked by Jiren, as Jiren went on to address Vegeta by telling him, "I don't think so, Saiyan." "Oh yeah, way to go, Jiren," Casserole shouts. "Not so tough now with Jiren guarding you now, huh, Saiyan? Good job." "Hey, that's not fair," Goku went on to chime in. "Nobody even saw where Jiren just came from." "Yeah, well, too bad, Saiyan, because we saw him." To where as soon as Vegeta was now shown having to fall right on his back, that was when Vegeta had then gone as far as to ask Jiren, "Where the heck did you just come from? You knocked me down with force, so that counts as a foul. You should consider yourself lucky that you made it as far as you did, Vegeta, and so you aren't going to be getting by my defenses no matter how many times you try. You fouled yourself, and so turn around and start walking," Jiren says. "I'm not going to be so nice and tell you this again. You are in way over your head here and you know it, so do yourself a favor before you end up losing to me again." "Oh, is that what you think?" Vegeta questions. "And you'll do exactly what if I refuse to walk? I dare you to try and do that to me again, Trooper." "I'm not going to tell you again, Vegeta. Now start walking." In which this little altercation between the two had now prompted the others in getting involved, as Destroyer Toppo went on to chime in, "Shall I go ahead and destroy him if he decides to try and fight his way through, Jiren?" "You better not even try," Beast Gohan chimes in. "Hey, now hold on a minute there, everyone," Goku responds. "Listen, just can't we all figure this out another way and try to solve this without having anyone here be the first to start throwing punches at players? We'll all be disqualified if we do." To which things were now beginning to get a little physical, even despite Goku having to intervene, as Jiren was shown pushing Vegeta's shoulder and having to tell him, "Back off, Saiyan, I'm not going to tell you twice." "Why you? How dare you shove me? Don't touch him," Broly went on to push Jiren. "Uh-oh, no guys, Broly's starting to get angry," Beast Gohan chimes in. "Yeah, or else what, Saiyan?" Jiren went on to get in Broly's face. Hey, whoa now," Goku says. "Take it easy, you guys. Everyone just back off for a minute and calm down here before things get out of hand. We don't have to just start a war here, so just take it easy. Look, let's all just try and calm down and think about this for a moment before things get messy," Goku continues. "And if we all start fighting now, then everything we've worked so hard for up until now would have been for nothing." As Jiren went on to chime in, "Then you better tell your Saiyan friends over there to lower their tone and watch what they say before they regret it." "Oh no, they're going to brawl!" "Hey," Beerus shouts, "keep your heads on your shoulders. What are you all doing? We said no fighting, and so don't you dare even think about throwing the first punch, you hear me? Don't let Universe 7 get under your skin," Belmont went on to chime in. "Don't lose your cool out there unless they start throwing hands with you first. At least have them be the ones to make the first mistake so they could be thrown out of the game first," Beerus shouts. "Do not engage them by any means, you hear me? Keep it together out there, Vegeta, and watch Broly, Goku." As it doesn't really appear as though anyone on the court seems to be listening, because as soon as Dispo was now shown having to push Gohan, it was just upon Gohan now being shown getting shoved where Gohan went on to respond, "Hey man, what's your problem? Don't just go around pushing me like that. What's your deal here? You've been glaring at me this entire time from afar. Oh, you thought I forgot about what you did to me during the Tournament of Power? Tough luck," Dispo responds. "And your hair keeps getting in my face every time I'm around you, and so cut it or I'm gonna cut it for you. Your team is about to start something that they're all going to regret, and so go and talk to them," Orange Piccolo went on to tell Toppo. "I don't take orders from evildoers like you," Toppo responds, "and so put your finger down and don't ever touch me like that again." "Oh, it's like a time bomb just ready to go off at the flick of a switch," Whis went on to facepalm. "They're not listening, and so a fight is bound to break out at any moment. Just you wait and see." "Oh, enough from both of you," Margarita went on to chime in. "We will resume the game now and have it continue, and so everyone focus, for the game starts now." "Alright, you freak. Let's get back to where we were a moment ago," Vegeta went on to tell Jiren. "So you think you can guard me, huh? Well, let's see how good you are. Now try and stop this." But then, it was just when Vegeta was shown having to go for a 3-point shot where Jiren from out of nowhere went on to block Vegeta's throw by telling him, "There, need any more proof that I'm better than you at this?" In which Vegeta was now pissed because upon Beast Gohan now being shown having to hold on to Vegeta, it was just upon Vegeta now being shown getting even more aggressive than he was before, as Vegeta went on to shout, "Okay, that does it. He's dead. I've had enough of Jiren's crap. So now let go of me right now, Gohan." Vegeta, no! We'll throw the game if we start fighting. Just relax. I'm going to punch him. I swear I'm going to punch him right in his ugly face. Whoa there, Referee Whis went on to chime in. Vegeta wasn't given the liberty to make the shot. Technical foul goes to Team Universe 11. We will hereby allow Vegeta to score via free throw, so everyone gather up, as Margarita also chimes in. And for the last time, no contact on the court. Girl, you better tell your boy to back off and let the Saiyan have his shot at scoring, Belmod. I'm not going to tell you this again, with Belmod responding, "So you better not threaten me, Beerus. It's your team who continues to throw shade at the Pride Troopers, so you tell them to back off first." "You got this, Vegeta," Orange Piccolo shouts. "Yeah, right. No, he doesn't," Dispo responds. "Hey, you talk too much, Rabbit. Now quiet," Broly responds. "Oh, come on," Gohan says. "It's all you, Vegeta." To where as soon as Vegeta was now shown taking his shot, it was only upon Vegeta now being shown having to do so where Vegeta went on to then comment, "So stupid Pride Troopers think that they're better than us in everything? Well, I'll show you." Oh, Universe 7's Vegeta shoots and... whoa, bullseye, baby, Dispo shouts. "What did I say? Jiren's got this loser's number. Stopped yet again," as Goku went on to then ask, "Hey, is that even allowed? I'm pretty sure that's totally against the rules here, you guys." "Great job, Jiren," Topo responds. "Justice rules over the darkness once again. You villains stand no chance of beating us." "Oh, Jiren, what the heck are you doing? You aren't supposed to get yourself involved until I was done," Vegeta shouts. "You're cheating and you know it, you fiend. That's it. I've had enough of you here today. I'm done playing these childish games," with Jiren asking, "Oh yeah? And just what do you plan on doing about it, Vegeta?" But then, Vegeta did in fact actually have a plan in doing something about it, because it was within that very moment the second Vegeta was shown punching Jiren, as Jiren went on to respond in kind by from there being shown uppercutting Vegeta in the stomach, in which with all hell now beginning to break loose on the court, it was only upon the Angel referees now being shown stepping in, where Angel Margarita went on to blow her whistle and shouting, "Oh no, what are they all doing? That's enough out of both teams. Enough, or you will both be disqualified from the game. We strictly prohibited both teams from coming to blows with one another for the sake of the game, and so that's enough," Whis shouts. "Enough now, that's it. Both Universe 7 and Universe 11 have hereby now been disqualified from the game." To which neither team even then, after now having to hear that they have been disqualified, even bothered to show any sign of care whatsoever, because with everyone now being shown having to fight on the basketball court, it was only upon Topo being shown punching Piccolo where Topo went on to then tell him, "Oh, look what you and your team have done. Your villainous tactics have resulted in our disqualification from the game, you fiends." To where even with Broly shown having to lose his absolute mind in attacking Dispo, that was when Dispo went on to shout, "God, I can't feel my legs. Jiren, help! Get this crazy Saiyan off of me!" As it wasn't only the mortals that were seemingly fighting on the court either, because now we get to see how both Beerus and Belmont were also shown getting ready to fight, as with the two gods of destruction now being shown grabbing onto one another's shirts by responding, "Oh, this is all your fault, you clown! You and your team kept on antagonizing my players, and so they responded the only best way they knew how, you hack! Oh, come here, you!" "Me?" Belmont questions. "This is all your team's fault. None of this would have happened if your players didn't go and try to disrespect our universe, you lazy buffoon. You wanna go? Then let's go," Belmont shouts. As with the only two present individuals that seemingly weren't doing anything in creating an altercation, with that being Margarita and Whis, it was only upon the two of them having to now oversee the chaos taking place on the basketball court, where Margarita went on to chime in, "Well, now what, Whis? The game's over, and yet they are all still fighting down there, including both Lord Belmont and Lord Beerus too. Oh, shall we step in and stop this from becoming much worse than it already is, or should we wait?" "Oh, I would probably say that it's best that we stop them from destroying the entire universe in the process. Well, because the last thing that we need for them is to annihilate everything over a silly basketball game, and so I think it's time we stepped in," Whis says. In which with both angels now planning on having to break up the brawl, it was only right then and there during that moment where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Story of the Ultimate Basketball Showdown Manga Chapter 1-Off Special then comes to a close. Now, you can make no mistake mistake about the fact that,
Hold on a minute there, Unreal, I'll take it from here. Am I crazy here? Or was Universe 7 mainly responsible for the mess that just took place? They were the ones who started it. So why are we to suffer if they were the ones who picked a fight with us first? This is just ridiculous. We all know the real reason on why they did what they did, and that was because they knew that they were going to lose. They were desperate to turn things around, and so this is the end result of their actions. This isn't over, not by a long shot. But either way, we hope you enjoyed, and so don't forget to smash that subscribe button on Unreal's channel and give this video a thumbs up. Until next time.
Hello. Did you know that you can stay up to date with the latest Dragon Ball content by simply subscribing to UnrealEntGaming?
Also, don't forget to follow on these social media platforms, you sexy son of a bitch.
Roshi.
Silent Cell, me and the fans are having a moment. That's right. I know what you want. Extra long, thick Dragon Ball content. Quality reviews with flawless editing. Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You dirty bitch.
Roshi, the fuck?
God damn it, I need them to subscribe, Cell.
And we're demonetized.
Yeah, screw it. Let's cut to the video.